Good morning, everyone. Woo, we are on our way to Liverpool for the Manchester to Liverpool Ultra 50. This is, I think, 5 days. Yeah, 6 days since I ran the Ibiza Marathon, and now we're doing this. I can definitely tell I've got my dad's genes of just doing insane races. So we're currently running down the canal, Bridgewater Canal, just been through Stratford, heading towards Sale. We're about 5.5k in. I feel good. I had some Weetabix at 4:30 this morning and a jam sandwich around 5:15. And yeah, I'm a bit gassy, but it's settling. I'm just drinking some water every now and then. Here we are, Stratford Bridge. Walked over that a few times. So yeah, I'll check in with you throughout the day. I'm aiming for between 12 and 13 hours. That's where I put my pace in, but just get it finished, I think. We'll just see how my legs fare. But I'm doing alright. I don't feel too banged up yet, which is good. So not even a tenth of the way. So I shall check in with you later. He caught up to me. Took him 10k. Well, that's it. That's the only time I'll be in front of you for the rest of the day. A slab of water.
Stopped to take me a layer off, and then he stopped to turn me wake up alarm off.
Right. What else do we need? I need to take on some more food and then we'll go. Hello. I'm about 17k in. And do you know what? I'm in a bad mood. And I need to try and shake it off a little bit. I think I'm just tired. I had like 2.5 hours sleep, maybe around that. Maybe 3. Because I watched the United game last night and that finished late. Because that was a fucking crazy game. And then I got in bed and obviously my heart rate was like 180. And then I just got the nerves and then I just couldn't sleep. And now I'm paying the price. But yeah. Now I'm just in a bad mood. I need to try and shake it off. My brain just keeps being like, I'll just give up and get in bed. So hopefully I can just work through it. Here he comes. Da, 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 da. So yeah. It doesn't help that we're like running through like near where I live. Like we're literally like 3 kilometers away from my house. So it's almost like we're running past my house. And so my brain's just like bedtime. But I need to shake it off. I need to just try and enjoy my day. And see, my body feels fine. So just need to shake it off. Shake it off. If I went that way, I'd be home within half an hour, less, 20 minutes. But I'm gonna go this way and be on the road for another 9 hours or so. We've got to get to the next checkpoint by 12:09. We've just left the second checkpoint at Dunham Massey.
At 9:27.
At 9:27, so we've got 3.5 hours.
2.5 hours.
2.5 hours to do 7 miles. And this is nice. Normally, I feel like we do an ultra and there's like no one around. You know, because we're always near the back. Whereas like, look, there's so many people. I'm enjoying that. We've just finished at checkpoint 2. I scrambled a load of cheese and potatoes and Skittles, and I got my bottles done. My stomach's still a bit bleh, but I'm just like shoving food in and hoping for the best. We are on the Trans Pennine Trail now, so it's just one long straight line now to Latchford Locks, which is where I used to live for a little bit, so that'll be nice. Go see the old flat. I'm in a better mood. I think I needed the loo, so I went to the loo and I'm in a better mood now. But my head keeps going west, like, I don't know what was wrong with it. I just felt like I was trying to think of like 30,000 things at once, and nothing was making sense, and I couldn't like run properly because that's all I could like keep thinking about. Whereas now, I've stuck on a podcast, shout out the basement yard, and I'm just gonna dial in. Just was joined by Kate from Spectrum Striders for a little bit. She was on a bike, I was running. Definitely gave me a good boost. Felt really good just chatting away with her, getting the miles down. So we're at 30k, 5k to the next checkpoint, which is 22 miles, and my legs are a little bit stiff now. Told Dad to go on. Whether he stops at the checkpoint or not, I'm not too bothered. I always feel a bit guilty, like I'm holding him back, especially on this race, which is it's his favourite. But yeah, we're still on this long straight path, Trans Pennine Trail, and I've been on my own for a little bit, race-wise. There's people ahead of me, people behind me. I think I'm still on track for my 12-hour or around 12-hour time, but I'm not stressing too much about it because it was sending my head west a little bit. Just gonna keep putting one foot in front of the other and hopefully get it done. Well, that's good. This is my little 12-hour thing. Comes in here. My dad made me checkpoint cards, which are really helpful. And then I've got 12-hour like pacing thing, and then I've got like an hour-ish to do 5k to still be on track for the 12-hour. So that seems doable. Just gotta get my head down and actually run. Finding it a bit difficult to keep eating. I've got a little pocket of Haribo's. That's what I'm eating. Oh look. So that's where we're going. We're heading towards this area. 3.25 miles. And that's to the actual locks. Our thing is before the locks. Alright, woo, let's get running. How cute is this? I mean, she is me. What an icon. The legs. Also, I just had a guy say good morning to me. And whoa, it's still morning because I've been up since like 4 o'clock. I feel like it's like mid-afternoon, but it's not. It's like not even 11. Is this how those hit the grind gym boys feel? Where they're like, I get up at 3:30 a.m. and then I work out for 18 hours. I don't. Well, that's why I am today. I'm doing that today. So I'm not going to put my head in an ice bowl. Not yet, anyway. There he is, my hero. He just overtook me, waving his hands in the air. We've left, is that checkpoint 3?
I think so. Yeah, checkpoint 3.
We've left checkpoint 3, coming up to the halfway, and we're walking down this path, and I used to live around here for a year, and when I lived around here I took this path every single day, and I've not actually walked down it since I moved out, so this is quite, you know, reminiscent. Looks the same, still smells of dog poop, you know, the water's still gross. We'd sometimes see huge cargo ships go down here, so that was always really fun. And coming up to the flats that I used to live in, I'm not going to show you the flats because I don't live there anymore and it's a bit rude, isn't it? But this path weirdly has a lot of memories for me, because when I first got my dog, when I lived in the flat, Maddox, I taught him to walk on a lead down here, I taught him to walk off lead down here, we would go running down here, we walked to the park. So I have so many memories just on this little path that we're on right now. And there's my flats. Look the exact same that they used to before. I used to love living here, but they put up the rent, so I had to move home. Joy to be living in England. But yeah, we're about 23 miles ish in, and my legs are starting to hurt a little bit. I'm a little bit sore. I just feel a bit stiff. My feet feel a bit stiff. It keeps going really cold, and I want to put on like another layer, but it's just like little cold snaps. But yeah, I feel alright on the grand scheme of things. I'm still eating, I'm still drinking, I can still take on stuff, and we are still on track for 12 hours. This is the longest stretch now between checkpoint 3 and checkpoint 4. Checkpoint 4 is Spike Island. This is the longest stretch. We've got 10 miles to do, so we're just going to take it nice and easy. And if we want to stay on track, we've got like 2.5 hours to do it. So just keep plodding on. Hello, checking in. We're way over halfway now. 44 kilometres. I stopped about 2 kilometres ago to change my socks. The ones I were wearing were 1,000-mile, like, thick blister socks. And I could just feel my feet getting like tighter and tighter and tighter in my shoes, and I know my feet swell, but they were just kind of getting, you know, they're painful anyway, but they were getting extra painful. So I'd packed a pair of more miles in my bag anyway, so I've changed them, and I feel a lot better. There's a lot more room in my shoe now for my little swelled up feet to relax. Oh, my data on my phone has run out, so I was listening to a podcast, but not anymore. I'm now on my Spotify listening to music that I've downloaded, so it's just a random assortment. We just had Sweet Home Alabama on. But yeah, I'm alright. I'm still like, I've got a pocket of Haribo's, and I'm just like, whoop, nearly went then. I'm just putting one in my mouth every now and then, just to keep up the carbs. I have water in this side and tailwind in this side, and I'm alternating between the two. And it's starting to rain. It's been raining. It'll be like this. It'll like drizzle for a bit, and then it'll clear up again. So I've just kind of left my jacket on. But I've only got one layer on underneath it because it is still quite muggy. But I don't really like running with my hood up because it goes, which is just annoying. But I'm trying to focus on my form while I'm running, and I'm trying to think about keeping a nice straight back and long legs, and you know, just not thinking about the pain. It's not overwhelming, it's just I've ran 44 kilometers, so it hurts. But we've got I don't even know, I'm so lost on where I'm up to with, because it's supposed to be 10 miles between that checkpoint and this checkpoint, and that means it's like 51k for 32 miles, so that's but that makes it only like, we'd only have been running like 12k-ish. So I'm just confused. Maybe it's just my foggy brain, I've not like done the maths properly. But we're at 44.3k and I'm aiming for 51, and that's where we should be near Spike Island. So yeah, this is what this looks like right now. Just walking down the canal. Right, I'm gonna get my speedy legs on again and set a bit of a pace back in. It's 12:40, and I think if I get there by 2, I'm still kind of on track. So still time. Still time. Ladies and gentlemen, we are coming up to kilometre 59, and my feet hurt. My feet really hurt. Just an ache, just a dull ache. I just want to lie on my back and prop them in the air. Just achy. My toenails are a bit sore as well. We're coming through Hale Village. We're in the heading towards the penultimate checkpoint. 37 miles. So we've got one more checkpoint and then we're going to the finish. So yeah, just trying to run when we can, and then we're walking the rest of the time. But we're both tired and it's raining. So I've changed. At the last checkpoint I put my a new t-shirt on and a base layer because it was that cold, and it's pretty cold. I mean, Dad's just in a t-shirt. He was also cold and then changed out of it, but I'm fine. I'm not cold now, but I will be when we stop. Just tired. We are officially 10 kilometers from the finish line. We're both knackered. We're just trying to push through. We should be coming up on the final checkpoint, which is at 44 miles. Yeah, just coming up on the final little bit. My feet killing me. We are playing the game of pick a point, run to the point, then walk. Pick a point, run to the point, then walk. That's what we're doing. Just trying to will our legs to go further. Keeps raining on and off, but overall it's not bad. It's cold, and I'm super grateful that my mum is coming to pick us up. I love you, Mum, and I hope she brings my dog and blankets. And I genuinely have been almost falling asleep on the trail for all day, pretty much. So I'm definitely just going to get in the car and go to sleep. Oh, yeah, the cushioning on these shoes have gone, so my foot is just collapsing into the soles. They have done, like, 600 kilometers, I think, and I only got them in January, so that proves how much training I've been doing. And so yeah, new shoes are in order. We are officially 5 miles from the end. I'm tired, my feet are killing me, and I just want it to be over. So we'll see you at the end. There's the finish. I have not got a sprint in me. Come on then.